Alright, so this is a topic that somebody wanted to talk about, and me and Daniel were just like, bah, what the fuck?
Y'all, you're killing us.
Somebody said, what are some things that you would invest in, or tips on investing, or something like that? Well, I'm 23 years old, so I have been investing in my job. I haven't really invested in any like stocks or anything. My mom does all that type of shit, but I don't even think my mom's allowed. I think my mom. I don't think she's allowed to, right? That wouldn't.
She's allowed. She's just not allowed to do insider trading.
Yeah.
She can't tell you like, oh, bro, this fall, nigga. You
Oh
better
no, for
trade
sure.
that.
No,
She's
for
going to federal prison.
right, for sure.
Quick, real
but
quick.
but yeah, that's my advice to any of you guys. Like, invest in yourself. Like, invest in your craft. It'll pay off in the end. Like, trust me. But a catch-22 with that is, do not invest in something don't invest in a ball that isn't already rolling. Basically, like, I up and did that before. In 2014, I bought myself that Canon camera and some set lights, and I didn't use it. I didn't start doing YouTube until like 2 or 3 years after that. Like, that's investing when it's not even time yet. Like, that's my advice to y'all. Just get your time management right and invest, and don't invest into a ball that's not already rolling, because you can do, just continue with the YouTube as an example. You can do YouTube off your phone. You could do YouTube off your webcam on your laptop. Like, it doesn't have to be top notch right in the beginning. But yeah,
that's just like a whole bunch of random ass points, but they're all great though.
Like,
no, that's invest in yourself. Always keep in mind that if something's too good to be true, it ain't. Like, people love to hit people with come to Forex, come join my and then next thing you know, you're in a multi-level marketing fraud ring, like, where you're selling Avon trying to get a pink Cadillac. Like, just chill. Now, in moderation, any hustle is a good hustle. Like, I don't give a what you're selling. If you're priced right, you can make it work. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the business model. And like you said, you don't need to overindulge in things to get your point across. Because if you really want to do anything that you're investing in, if you're investing in yourself, you could have $1 million camera, my nigga. If you don't get off your ass and shoot $1 million movie with that $1 million camera, nigga, you might as well have had your iPhone 7, which has a fantastic camera.
Right.
Oh my God. Like, we are blessed.
After 5,
I'd say 6S.
5S. No, I say 5S.
Fair enough, because I was shooting movies since I had a phone, nigga. And
me too. So
that was 720p. So really, anything after 4, nigga, you're HD. You can do something. If you have good color correction, or bruh, niggas still use old ass antique cameras to this day. 10 millimeter and it looks lovely. It's not the equipment, it's the artist. So sometimes we get so caught up in investing. You're right. We invest in the wrong things.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing I would say is,
I do want to add in one point that Dante said that they think that they may have said investing as in saving, like how to put into your savings, not like investing as in how we thought, because we're thinking like stocks and like that's the big boy investment.
Yeah, if you're just trying to stack. If you're
just trying to stack, dude, all you got to do is what, 30%? Of each check?
Realistically, when I first started getting my life back together, everybody's different. Just put something aside, bro. Put a dub aside. All you have to do, because even when I was hurt, I would just think of it like this. It's a sacrifice, right? Mm-hmm. Back then, I would, you know what I'm saying, I might smoke a J, and that bitch might cost $20. I'd be like, you know what, I'm not gonna smoke a J. I'm gonna put this 20 aside. And then you do that a couple times. Next thing you know, you got a few $100 laying around, bro. Mm-hmm. Then you start to get in the mindset. Maybe you start listening to some affirmations. Those help. Yeah. Staying positive helps. Then when you start getting flowing, it's all about, like you said, now you're at a point where you're like, all right, bro, 10%. If you keep doing it, the key is don't with your shit. If you're going to put it there, don't with it. That's...
This is what I've been doing since I was 19 years old. This is the Naja saving plan. What I do
Major
is
key.
I add up all of my bills for the month, and then I get my total. Then I get my monthly wage, and then I subtract it, and I see how much money I have left over. Do not touch your bill money. I hope that is common sense, but that has to do with saving, so I'm just adding that. Don't touch your bill money. So once you have that remaining, you get that remaining. And when I started out, I like to do 30, and then as I progress, I like to do 40. Then I like to do 50. Then I like to do 60. But sometimes you go up and down, because like right now, I can't do no 60 right now with my, because I got to pay taxes soon because it's tax season. So I'm probably only going to take like maybe 20% of my remaining money and put it towards my savings. That's just what I've always done. But like you said, it's always based on your check. And then because I don't have fixed income every month, YouTube varies. It varies. So that's just what I do. Just dividend out of your spending money. Don't ever dividend out of them bills, because you need that.
Jasmine, even if you work on minimum wage, I'm going to give you the ultimate cheat code, bro. It don't matter if you got kids or whatever. Every month, usually you get paid twice, or if you get paid weekly, 4 times. So every few months, bro, you're going to have months where your ass get paid 3 times.
Yes.
Even if you are hurting, because that's where I finally was like, bro, I could do this shit. Boom. Just only off those, like, that extra pay period. I think it's like 2 or 3 times a year that happens. Mm-hmm. So if you can even, like, take a bulk of that and just act like you never got it, you'll have, you know what I'm saying, at least a stack land at the end of the year that you wouldn't have had. And I don't give a that could be rainy day, or if you do want to, you can actually make an investment. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But you just have to think about this like it's an actual puzzle, or like write it down. Like write this down.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a puzzle. That's the thing. If
Puzzles can be put together if you got the pieces. If you just
write everything down and you add it up and you subtract it to how much money you make, that's your remaining spending money. You put some of that spending money away, okay? And when I say putting in your bills is not just rent, water, electric. I'm talking you need to add in groceries, gas, stuff like that, Wi-Fi, your phone bill.
Be thorough.
Like, be thorough. Like, be realistic with yourself. What do you genuinely need? You get what I'm saying? And need is very loose when it comes to investing in your savings account. So you got to be, like, I even think sometimes when I tell Daniel, oh, I want to go to Moe's, I got to stop and think. I got rice in the pantry. I got beans in the pantry. I got tomatoes. I got onions. And I got my soy chicken. Well, chicken. But you get what I'm saying? You got to think. Like, can I really... And grocery shopping is so much cheaper than eating out. Stop eating out. That'll actually...
Can I explain this